episode news break. Hope you're all well. Let's get into it. Yeah, the weather's meant to pick up. 26 Celsius, it's a scorcher, and ding dong. Da, da, da. Oh, hello, hello. Ding dong. Straight away, man, straight away. Yeah, I hope all of you are well today. Hope you've all had a good day. More Maddie stuff. Maddie Fiend has secret car. A little fucking pish yellow one. What a surprise. I mean, will they find Maddie? I don't know. Will he admit to doing it if he did it? It's like one of the greatest mysteries out there. Alongside, like, you know, where's Jimmy Hoffa buried? Look him up, real person. Just completely disappeared off the planet. Not to be seen again. But he was having dealings with the mafia, so. Got your number. Yeah, another statue. Trying to get rid of statue, given 24-hour guard. I mean, I don't know much about this statue. Don't really, you know, not really does anything for me. But see, this one, yes, because he was a slave trader. So get rid. Put him in a museum or something. You know, get him away. It's the best thing you can do, really. Any celebrity news? No, oh no. Thought we're on the celebrity side. Ding dong. Dogs in rabbit. Space full of aliens, just like Star Trek. Maggie, life's out there. I've always believed, you know, aliens are out there. I always believed that. I mean, you're telling me we're the only species out there, on this planet we are, but out there's nobody else. Come on. What makes us so special, so special on this planet that we're the only ones in the solar system? Explain that to me. Because my personal opinion, this is from my heart, there's life out there. We just got to find it before they find us. Independence Day, War of the Worlds. I can't think of any other. Battle for Los Angeles, there you go. That was 3. But there's aliens out there, 100%. No quizzes today. Any celebrity news? Not really. Kind of a dull Friday night tonight, isn't it, guys? Here we go. Just Jane. Let's get down to it. First one. Pests Twisted Please. Ooh. My old boss wants online kicks. Dirty bastard. He keeps calling me up and suggesting, there we go, drinking stripping games. You dirty bastard. I know I should tell him to get stuff, but the man still has a hold over me. He may be your boss, but he doesn't fucking own you. I worked for him for 5 terrible years. I was bullied and humiliated on a daily basis. Then why can't you just say, oh hi, fuck off? He'd get drunk and pursued me to rub his feet. Oh, pressured, sorry. You freaky son of a bitch. These days he's unemployed and a bit sad. His wife left him at the start of lockdown. Oh, and he's sexually frustrated. Damn, poor sucks be him, doesn't it? Poor him. He thinks he can be my friend, how dare he? But I'm too scared to upset him because I'm still in the same industry and our paths could easily cross again in future. Doesn't really, I don't know, just have to do one. Jane says, you do not owe this horrible individual a thing. True. Stop taking his calls and don't indulge him for a minute longer. He's never been your friend and now he's attempting to use you. If your paths do cross again, let's hope it's because you're the boss. That's true, yeah. If you're the boss, he's got no leg to stand on. No feet. Let's hope because you're the boss. Don't feel sorry for the man and don't feel beholden. His current attention is unwelcomed, unwanted and verging on the predatory. Do you need to speak? Do you need to speak? Do you need to speak up? Typo. Do you need speak a lawyer? I think that's meant to say, do you need to speak to a lawyer? But there you go. Or the police about this. Yeah, just don't take the calls. Jane can't spell, or whoever wrote this can't spell for shit. But yeah, just don't take the calls. You know, if your paths do cross again in your line of work, then just avoid him. Just walk past. You know, so fuck you. Just do that. That's all you can do. Next one. Going back to my yo-yo guy. Yo-yo. I've been in a yo-yo relationship with my man for 6 years. We've split up, got back together more times than Ken and Deirdre. Pardon me. He's sex starved and bored and thinks we should try again. I don't have any options. He's all I know. I'm disappointed in myself for falling into the same routine. Well, fair enough. You don't want to be with this person, but he knows you inside and out. I've been there, and you know him inside and out. So he knows what you like in the bedroom, and you know what he likes in the bedroom. So I see your dilemma because you can both satisfy each other. Done. Jane says, if you're not living together, then don't forget it's still illegal to have sex with someone from another household. True. You and your man clearly don't work together, otherwise you wouldn't keep breaking up. Be strong and start saying no, 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 there's no limit. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. This is the perfect time to start afresh. Yeah, do that. You know, if it's not working and you're on and off all the time for 6 years, that's a long time. You could have been with someone else by then. You could have had another baby. So well, I'm not saying it doesn't say you have another baby, but you could have had a kid with someone. You could have been married. You could have been married for like 5-6 years. You don't know. But I don't know. Do what you need to do. Last one. Scared hubby's lost it. My partner shows no inclination to go back to work. I think I pronounced that wrong, so please don't shoot me. He's a decorator, and any time I ask if he's found his old customers, he fobs me off. I'm terrified he has lost his confidence and may never earn a living again. Over these past few months, he has repainted our place from top to bottom. It looks fantastic, but I've noticed I'm the only person he now talks to. Ooh. He dashes inside if our neighbours say hi over the garden fence, and I'm really worried about his state of mind. Yeah, it sounds like the lockdown's kind of got to him a bit emotionally. So, I'll see what Jane says, then I'll give my input. A lot of people are going to struggle to get back into a routine. If your partner feels safe and cocooned in your home, then the outside world could feel a scary place right now, especially if he didn't enjoy his old routine. Speak to him about your concerns and reassure him of your love and support. Does he need to speak to his GP? Do you and he need to think about a different future in a different place? The important thing is that you're a solid unit and facing the future together. You can find advice at mind.org.uk. Yeah, it sounds like he's become very safe in his own little world in your house. And I mean, as a teenager, I was like that. People say hi, but like, hi, you know what I mean? I was like that, but I do get it. It is horrible. Primark, are they going to open on the 15th? But yeah, I know it's a terrible thing, but talk to him, talk to your husband, and just, you know, try and get something out of him. So yeah, horoscope time. Gemini. Stick with a course of study. Once you've cleared a hurdle that faces you, it will be easier to make progress. Qualifications will help you raise or realise your full potential. The chance to work for an impressive company will be the answer to a prayer. I wish. I fucking wish. Yeah. Before we get to the sun, here is Ben with the weather.
Thanks for that, Sean. Today's been miserable, it's been cloudy all day. It's just started to spit of rain, so we're going to get some rain overnight tonight. Lowest temperature of 13. Tomorrow it's going to be sunshine and showers again. Tomorrow 24 Celsius. Tomorrow night it's going to be 13, and Sunday it's going to be 24. It's going to be sunny all day and it's going to be cloudy overnight. With lowest temperature of 13. Anyway, Sean, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the weather. No more news about J.K. Rowling. I slapped J.K. and I'm not sorry. Son confronts her first husband. He ain't going to Hogwarts. Ding dong. Hell's Kitchen. Fuck cook who's back on TV. Ramsay returns to Hell's Kitchen UK. I want to see him do the fucking American version, you know, the 24 Hours in Hell or something like that. That's what it was called. Or Kitchen Nightmares. I fucking love Kitchen Nightmares. J.K. Rowling. It's true I slapped Joanne, but I did not abuse her. As that before, she became a multi-millionaire. Hey man, Sharon fucking Stone. Sharon Stone gets struck by lightning doing ironing. What? Stars billion volt shock. Basic Instinct star Sharon Stone has revealed she was struck by lightning while doing the ironing. Oh my days. Fuck, I'm glad she's alright. What? That's crazy. Basic Instinct though. Yes please. Of the 90s, I'll tell you now, the women in film of the 90s who were hot. Sharon Stone and Kim Basinger. Oh. Hey, I grew up in the 90s, so trust me, if you did, you know what I'm talking about. More coronavirus stuff. This close to getting out of this mess. 2 meters to 1 meter. Will that work? I hope it does. I really hope it does. I don't know who you are, but damn. Ding dong. hell is this? That house is filthy. 3 million Grand Designs home is explicit film. Oh wow. The house is a porn film. A dream house created by a cleaning boss and shown on TV Grand Designs has been used as the set of a lesbian porn film. That'll sell some dollars, that one. More pounds anyway. Yeah. Any more celebrity news? No, nothing's catching my eye. Jason Derulo eats 22 burgers to mark 22 million TikTok followers. Mate, it's because you're famous. It's not because you're eating burgers. Come on. Like Marcus Rashford. Looks like it. Yeah, Mum worked all day, every day for me. I always said if I was ever in a position to make a difference, I would. And I bet he brought her a house. What the hell? Corpse's 250-mile journey. Dead man on train, unnoticed for 5 hours. What? A dead body sat on a train for 5 hours and no one noticed. Oh, the 60-year-old man had a heart attack. That's crazy. And underneath it we have hard top for 18-month-old baby. Wow. I've always wondered that how can someone just be unnoticed when they're like that? It baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. Is that his granddad? Granddad Robert was so cool and evil in films, now it's my turn. His granddad was the shark guy out of Jaws, the one that captured him on the boat, was helping him capture Jaws. That's correct. What's his name again? That's crazy. Let's hope he makes a good star of himself. Nothing there. Oh yes, I saw this. YouTube has removed the in-betweeners over rights issues rather than it's being offensive. Channel 4, or being offensive. Channel 4 said the standalone YouTube channel showing the in-betweens content has been taken down for the time being. I understand we're living in a very sensitive world right now, but to get rid of that and Little Britain is wrong. Very, very wrong. It's comedy. It's comedy. It's there to make you laugh. And you don't sit there and take the piss out of your friends and have a laugh and a joke and a bit of banter. Come on, man. That's all it is. Dear Deirdre Time. First one, he wants his ex to be part of our family. Fuck no. Why? My partner is getting divorced but wants his ex to be part of our new blended family. I'm 44 and he's 57. He has 3 sons with her, all grown up. We have been together for 10 years and have 2 lovely daughters. He left his wife long before we met. It is good he is getting divorced, but how can we move forward with his ex being an ongoing thorn in my side? I want her out of the picture, except when staying in touch to support their kids. He wants her to be part of our family, coming to special occasions. It is normally to include an ex-partner. Is it normal to include an ex-partner like this? Me personally, no. That's why you have, a birthday for the mum and a birthday for the dad with the child. So they get 2 birthdays. What am I doing? 2 birthdays. So, I don't know. Deirdre says, blended families but vary, but they often include 3 or more parents cooperating for the sake of their children. Does your partner's ex actually cause problems, or do you resent her because your partner once loved her? If jealousy is an issue, focus on the fact your guy loves you now but wants to stay friendly with his ex. Try making friends with her yourself, and she should stop feeling like a threat. I don't know, me personally, if I was with a girl and she said that to me, I'd be like, no. I'm sorry, but no. Because you just don't know what's going to happen. This person knows your now girlfriend, who used to be his girlfriend, inside and out. You know what I mean? He knows what buttons to press, as you're still finding your feet, kind of thing. But not for me. Where am I? Yeah, next one. Fear I'll be a flop with my new girl. Ooh. I have met a girl I really like. We are not yet there sexually, but I'm worried I will perform badly the first time, and she will get cold feet about us. I'm 20 and I had sex for the first time when I was 16. I have only ever done it a half a dozen times since with 3 different girls. My problem is I have never climaxed during an encounter. What? Never? What? The last girl I met on a dating site I was nervous and had trouble getting and keeping an erection. I'm in a good place, I have my own flat and a great job. I want things to work out with my girlfriend, but I'm going to feel awkward because of my experience. She is 21. Go to your GP. You know, that's probably what I can say, but what did Deirdre say? Do not rush to have sex. It sounds as though your past experiences felt very pressured, so you could not respond fully sexually. Build up to having sex gradually so you are comfortable together and can communicate what feels good. That way, you are more likely generally to care for one another, so she won't judge you on performance alone. My e-leaflet on solving erection problems explains self-help tactics, some you can start practicing now. Maybe do that, I don't know. Hope it all works out for you. Next one. My husband has no control over his drinking. On nights out he would always end up having too much, and now he gets drunk at home. We have argued about this over the years, but he just won't get help. I know it is an illness, but it's so hard to watch your husband and the father of your kids self-destruct. He's lost time working through his drinking, also friends, and it's time, and now it's affecting his health. He will lose his marriage too if things don't change. I'm 53 and he's 55. We should be enjoying quality time as a couple, but instead I worry he's going to have a drink as soon as he wakes up. He probably will. You know what I mean? He sounds like an alcoholic. It's there, so you need to get him some help. Deirdre says, this level of drinking is frightening and dangerous, but tolerating this behaviour encourages him to continue. He may sober up if he realises he will lose you. Tell him to get help through Drinkline. There's a number. My e-leaflet dealing with a problem drinker will help. Yeah, just do that, ring that number. That's all you can do, really. That's what you can do. Last one. Nightmares keep affecting my girlfriend, which wakes me up and I am unable to get back to sleep. It has caused countless arguments between us. We are both 22 and have been living together for a year. It happens at least 3 or 4 times a week. It is horrible for me to be dragged from a deep sleep to hear her screaming next to me. Damn. I lie awake and she complains if I get out of bed and leave her on her own. She admits she shouts in her sleep, but I don't understand the effects it has on me. Night terrors is what it could be. She may as a younger child, suffered with night terrors. You know the shadows and all that stuff you get in night. Is it sleep paralysis? I watched a film on that. Terrifying, absolutely fucking terrifying. Because some people who are like that actually see stuff. They see stuff in the corners of their rooms, and it comes to them. It sits on the bottom of the bed. It sits on their chest, and they can't move. They can't breathe. It's a real thing. That's probably what she's got, and that's why she doesn't want you to leave her, because she gets scared. And that's probably why she screams. So it's there. Deirdre says, record her so she can get better, see how upsetting it is, but also show she realises it is something she could take seriously. Such nightmares are usually linked to trauma, or self-affected on medication. Suggest she talks to a GP and tries out relaxation techniques when she goes to bed. My e-leaflet on sleep problems should help. If that's going to help, do that one. Do that one. That's all you can do. Mystic Meg time. Oh. Horoscope. Gemini. You have such an ambitious moon. Thank you. Plus a sharp set of cash skills. Pardon me, to find funding in unexpected places. Your refreshing, straightforward approach means you can ask for what you want in love and life. If you are single, a text that makes you laugh can lead to a date with someone you pegged as a smooth operator. We'll see. So yeah, all that is done and done. Final thought time. I won't keep you. It's the weekend, so I'll let you crack on. Yeah, as we know, this Monday, non-essential shops will be opening. Me personally, I want one to open. Please open. I'll let you know Monday if it does. We'll see. And yeah, obviously, as of the 15th as well, Monday, wherever you go on transport, you have to wear a mask or you will be fined. If I believe I got that right, but you do have to wear a mask. I'm not sure about gloves though, but it's up to you, but you have to wear a mask. So just be safe. That's all you can do. And we don't want a second wave of this. We don't want it. So yeah, just like I said, yeah, just be safe out there. I know, like I say, I know it's a bit strange times at the minute, riots and stuff, but there's still a virus out there. Slowly it's disappearing, slowly. But best thing we can do is take our time and be careful. That's all we can do. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. Boom, boom, boom. I've been your host, Sean Worth. Thank you for joining me for episode 33 of Newsbreak. Have a good weekend, and until next time, peace.